I always use first names. I know a lot of people just use whatever. I like to use first names. Not everybody plays online, so we don't all know what that means. So, everybody, Stall Talk, his name is Sean. You can look for him on the internet. He's on the Facebook. You should see, he posts a lot of bikini shots on Facebook. A lot of the MySpace angles.
Final four.
We do. Our final four are Bo versus Sean Succi and two other people.
Brian, Bad Moon Rising, took the match
versus Arn Coam.
Field goal to win the game at the end, 17-14. Versus Eric Arco, the end. Brian took it. Yeah.
Brian's there.
Well, there was looking that way. Driving Ray's board. Fumble midfield. And then Eric. Couple plays. And then you got one of those ones where you're running around behind the line of scrimmage before you try to get out. Yeah. And he got tackled.
Who is Brian playing?
He played Eric. Who is he playing now?
Who? Yeah.
Now he's playing Chris.
What's his name? So the guy that Brian will be playing to go to the finals, I have no idea who he is. Never seen. What is he?
Barletti. B-A-R-L.
That's his first name?
E-T-T-I. Chris. I believe it's Chris. Right? Barletti's first name is Chris, right? Yeah. I don't know if he has an online handle.
We have no idea if Barletti has an online name. So there you go. These are our final four. We're going to play them out 1-1-1. So you'll get three more games. And we're going to bang them out as fast as we can. Right before the championship, we're going to show you guys our trophy. And where you are now. We have no. It's just Barletti online. All right, good to know. Do you guys have a matchup? Who won the coin toss? Greg, was he cool with that?
He didn't.
Okay.
All the ESPN2 is like I'm going. Yeah, I don't know. Just the visitors. He went 50-0 his reaction to.
His battles.
What's happening, Internet? I'm the guy behind the camera, behind the mic. My name's Ray. Bo is my car lover. Sean's my radio. Let's go. My son will watch this.
What's that?
So I want my son to be able to watch this. Is he over 18? His Twitch channel might not allow him. We play on an over 18 Twitch channel so that I can curse all day. All right, insert tokens prediction is 3-2 in overtime. You guys have your matchup? Who's who? All right, Stall Talk is the Redskins. Not always. Some people have like favorite matchups, but when it gets to the end, man, they really think about it.
I got this. I know. I'm like, I've never lost you. I'm like, I'm gonna do it.
All right, these names are too long, so we're just gonna get rid of some of this nonsense. All right, there we go. It's gonna be single elim throughout now. There's no final, the whole way now.
Every game matters now.
All right, there we go. Redskins, Bucks. You want to finish up that taco?
No, I'm full as can be, man.
Matt,
Were they good?
you want a brisket taco? Brian, would you like a brisket taco? Man,
Don't chuck it. Somebody will.
I'm not gonna chuck it.
Yeah, right.
I'll eat it.
Right. Just trying to be a nice one.
Hey, Greg, you want a brisket taco? It's still warm. All right. Man, I'm stuffed after them crab cakes. I got a brisket taco and nobody wants it. Winner of this game gets a brisket taco. Oh wait, no, I have another game to play. Loser of this game gets a brisket taco.
No, winner's got to slam it down and get right into the next one.
Guys, that's a lot of great insight on the matchup. I will not be repeating it, just in case these guys don't know it. A lot of insight.
Here, I'll cash out for you. Please go to the upstairs. Was that? Nah, it don't matter. You can
All right, here we go. Redskins kicking off.
Who called it? Sean?
Sean called the matchup.
Called the match. Well, oh, you didn't.
I would have returned that at least to the 50.
Man, when you lose, man, you second guess everything, right? It's so crazy.
You're in the Final Four? Nice. So you're
I know,
Chris?
but even when you like, if I throw a touchdown pass in the game of one, you forget all the mistakes you make.
Gat says go Bo, but good luck to both of you.
But like Bo was like, nah, man. He's like, when you win, that's when you gotta go back and look at it even harder. I'm like, see, I don't even think it like that sometimes. He's like, everyone second guesses when you. Yep, sorry. Everyone second guesses when you lose. You gotta second guess when you win. That's how you get it.
All right, we got a heavy dose of Anderson so far. Goes back to Anderson.
What's that?
All right, Mr. Anderson. Nobody wanted my taco. I'm eating my taco. All right, here we go. Final four. Running.
Where'd you get the tacos? Tree tacos.
Brisket. They're pretty good. Oh, Mark catch and carrier. Oh, there we go. Call play finally.
Can I take this anyway?
Yeah, thank you. Martin Mayhew back in coverage. Vinny T back to the end zone. Doink.
But don't break.
Bo's got a hard road to finish it. He had to go through Matty D to get to Sean. And if he wants to get to the finals, he's got to win. There's some insight.
Bold strategy. If you want to get to the finals, you gotta win. You know how you win? By scoring more points. Gotta be careful. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, and he had steps too. Oh, he had steps. All right, here we go. Humphreys back, drops back. And he takes the run. Grinding out that yardage. 3rd and 3. Rippon still on the bench. Arn lost to Brian Rouse in the Elite 8. Brian moved into the Final Four versus Barletti. I think he won on a field goal to take the lead at the end of the game as time expired. Brian Rouse is the guy that is Bad Moon Rising. He runs the NYC tournament, but he's Bad Moon Rising on online. Sorry, I'm used to calling everybody by their face-to-face names, not their online names. Yeah, Brian's been a solid player for East Coast Tecmo for a long while. He's won a few here and there. See, Gats, I don't play online, so I only know everyone from meeting them face to face. So I know everybody by their real name. I only know their Tecmo names because people use them at tournaments on the boards and stuff. Later this year, the NFTGL is going to be rolling out the first online draft Tecmo Super Bowl 3 League that we'll be getting players for. More information about that will be forthcoming through our YouTube channel and Facebook. But we'll be doing a online TSB 3 draft league. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. All right, Carlson's in the backfield. I don't know that I've ever even looked at Carlson. That's why I'm not playing anymore. Oh, and he doesn't get out of bounds. There it goes. There it goes. Got a lot of games going on in the back room. People getting real excited about it.
Contain my excitement. Yeah. I made it to the Final Four once.
Me too.
Exciting, and then
I made it to the Final Four. My first.
You gotta win a lot of tough matches. That's what it comes down to.
I got to the Final Four my first tournament. I haven't been back since. Final Four, and then I played Morton. It was like right after the whatchamacallit, the NFL Network thing.
Oh, right.
So I just seen him on TV, and then I went to like my first tournament, and I played him in the Final Four, and he just trounced me. That was a long while back now.
And his brother are deadly with that arrow trick. Like,
yeah.
Sean's good with it too, but like deadly good with it. Like, to me, it just confuses me more when I try to do it, so I don't even mess with it.
Yeah, it was.
This is awesome. I play Melee. So
Yeah.
like all the CRT setups is just like nostalgia. It's awesome.
The Melee gets fucking nuts too.
That game gets crazy.
I don't know, Gats. I've seen Sean come back from some pretty serious pretty serious deficits and take games that looked bad in the beginning. And by serious, I mean like 14-0.
No, I didn't. Because I just, I want to make sure he told me to stay at 6. 6? But then he told me to wait. So I can get it.
Yeah, get everything packed up, but there's only 2 games left after this.
Yeah,
So like keeping this little bit, they can start cleaning.
Since everything's going to get played here, everything else can get cleaned up. Yeah, you can't give up, man. You never know what's going to happen. You never know when the ball is going to drop for you. Nice cuts through the middle by Biner. Gets the first down. Humphreys to Sanders. Ricky Sanders, baby. That's always rough in those league games when you're playing against somebody who's just got a clearly better team. War Machine, there were 28 players in total for the tournament. We did four. Yeah, I can't speak right now. Groups of 4 in pool play. So for a first time event, these Jersey tournaments, like these like early summer Jersey tournaments, pop up every now and then. And we actually, like, every time in this area, these Jersey tournaments end up getting like pretty decent turnout. But none of the previous people have actually managed to keep their tournaments going. They do one and then they just disappear. We actually had a guy one year start up a tournament, and he put all of the money, or like 90% of the buy-in for the tournament, towards buying equipment, copies of the game, systems, CRTs, so that he could run more tournaments in the future, and then never did. Oh shit, that could be game right there. That's devastating. 2 fumbles at this point in a tournament are just hard to deal with. You need to get something coming back. And the Redskins aren't going to fumble. Ooh, he gets the fumble, but it's out of bounds. If a Redskin's going to fumble, it's Stan Humphreys. All right, here we go. Wayne Haddix. He needs a pick or a fumble. Jumping pick. Touchdown. And that's it. He needed to, but he didn't. All right, so after this matchup, we've got Brian Rouse versus Chris Barletti. The winner of this game will play the winner of that game in our championship. Haddix had the angle. All right, there's still a lot of time left. The game's not over, but it's not looking good for Bo. Despite all that, Bo is still very pretty. It's the Septa hat, though. That's what brings it in. It's that clash of gray and black with the gray writing on the T-shirt. That beautiful red beard. True story. Bo's beard actually grows in like a light brown, but he dyes it red because he's a big Carson Wentz fan. All right, he gets another run. He's staying in bounds. It is, isn't it? It's a beautiful beard. He does the lines so neat. All right, here we go. He's starting to move the ball downfield. He's gotten all the way to his 20. He's dropping back. He's going for the Gats, JJ. Except on the bottom of the screen. Here goes the ball. Here goes the ball. No! Interception. Martin Mayhew coming up clutch at the end of the game. And by end of the game, I mean this one's probably over. I don't want to call it just yet because, you know, crazy shit happens. Ooh. Ooh. A resounding ooh. That's a harsh way to go, to have fumbles cripple you at the end of a tournament. But you know what they say, Bo knows fumbles. You'll notice throughout the course of this game that Sean hasn't really said anything. That's kind of his MO. Riggs downfield, wide open, and not wide open, but close to wide open, if that guy wasn't covering him. Gets out of bounds, gets the first down, 54 seconds left. You need a fumble here, pretty much right here. You just let him track it downfield. That's pretty much, that's going to end it. That's the game. Not enough time on the clock. We're getting into punt territory. Oh, that was a shot. Oh, and Biner's just tearing downfield. At this point in the game, you got to go for the touchdown. Stall Talk gets the win. Good game, fellas. All right, Chris, Brian, you guys are up. All right, here we go. We're just going right into the next game. Not dicking around. Final four. Stall Talk moves on to the championships. Everybody on the internet says good game, guys. Bo, Gats was pulling for you. He feels bad, man. He says those fumbles killed you, brother. But he was saying, like,
it's true.
He was saying it.
It's true. Sometimes you lose if you fumble multiple times.
He was saying it before that. You were taking too many tackles in bounds, and then before you started fumbling, and then you fumbled, and I was just like, damn, man, Gats jinxed him.
Thanks for putting the mush, bringing the mush.
Gats jinxed you, man. He jinxed you from afar. What's up? So okay, there is no deferring. So it's basically whoever wins the coin toss calls a matchup. Really? I mean, that's not standard tournament rules. He might not. Hey, Greg. Okay, it's his tournament. He gets final word. Okay. Don't do that. All right, apparently the tournament director here is allowing deferments, which is news to me, but it's his call. It's his show. You're allowed to defer. So when you defer, the other player gets player one and calls the matchup. So we have that guy. What's that? All right, so we've got Brian, and we don't know what team Brian's going to be yet. Just waiting for the matchup call. We got Brian on the left side of the screen and Chris on the right. Brian won the coin toss and has deferred. I have no idea, Gats. No idea. Maybe to force him to call the matchup because he wants the. No idea. I was trying to make something up. I can't come up with a reason. I want to put this out of here on the internet. If you ever want to match up against Mort, it's a lot of fun to call like New England Indy. because Mort is really bad with really awful teams. So anybody out there in internet land, that's a little tip. If you ever have to play Mort and you don't mind that, call shitty matchups because he does not play well with shitty teams.
Who's that?
Sorry, Mort.
You were very close.
What's the matchup? What do we got?
Miami KC.
Who's Miami? Who's KC? All right, there we go. Brian is Kansas City, and Chris is the Miami Don fans. That was a Pokemon reference. I don't think anybody is going to get that here. All right, here we go.
This feels good. You know?
Gats, man, I've watched Mort lose a lot of matchups to lesser players
See what it's like.
who called New England, Indianapolis against him. Mort's a good player in general, but straight up, I've seen him lose a lot of matchups.
What'd you guys do? Buy? You guys bought the WD belt and then just changed the plates?
Yeah, buddy of mine. So we've got the leather belt used, or new, or whatever it was, whatever.
Right.
And he
took
custom
the
made the
hat
plates
off
and
and
put
made the plates?
It didn't come with plates. He just bought it.
Oh, it was just the leather.
Base. Yeah, he just bought the leather,
that's pretty
and
sweet.
and then he made the plates. But like you can see, like there's
Just
like,
worn down. Right.
This piece popped off here.
Right.
The rivet there popped off.
But that's
and
pretty
they get
cool.
loose.
So he made these completely.
Yeah, he custom made. I gave him. I designed them, and then he just etched, had them. He had an etching machine.
I didn't even notice the side plates. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
That's cool.
This is what happens when you. This is what you get when you win the Super Bowl.
Right.
That's the screen from the Super Bowl win,
That is pretty sweet.
and
That's pretty cool. I only noticed the front at first. I didn't even notice the side.
all right, here we go. So we got one more game after this. For the most part, they're cleaning up the area, and it's going to be the quick dismantle. So after the championship game, we'll award the trophy, and then the stream's going to go down. So thanks everybody for tuning in. We got 2 games left, and if you want to watch more Tecmo, I'm definitely going to be streaming more Tecmo on the regular, both NES and SNES TSB3. So convert. If you're not a TSB3 player, you should convert. It is the superior game.
Really, Joey Gatz? It's a big
That's really Joey Gatz. He exists. He's a real person.
Well,
Nate.
I heard he was human. I don't know. I always hear.
Joey, we just got confirmation. Joey Gatz is human, or at least that's the rumor. Joe, I can't confirm it. I haven't met you, but my friend knows your cousin, so you know that's my claim to fame, baby. That's my friend knows Joey Gatz's cousin. Ooh, touch me. All right, here we go. Work sucks. Work sucks, token. Work is for suckers. And where's our waitress? I don't mean you. I was just kidding. Work isn't for suckers. Can I get another Diet Coke? All right, so Barletti's moving downfield. He's at the 50. I don't know who's 50. They're at somebody's 50. Oh, and he moves backwards. He likes his own side of the field better. 3rd and 7 from his 45. Dan Marino looks back.
His insert too.
Oh! 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 Ooh! Oh! Oh! What? I didn't have anything good to say. I just wanted to grunt. Oh, the coverage catch and the broken tackle. So Barletti can out-tap Rouse. I can occasionally do that too, so that's not super surprising. Oh! Oh! Oh, and he gets the fumble. Oh, the Chiefs come up with it. Could we see 2 Final Four games greatly impacted by turnovers?
Oh, cool, yeah.
Oh, coy, yeah. That's the best you got? Come on, Bo.
Pretty good. I'm like,
Ooh, Okoye with a little oop-de-oop. Not popping that tackle.
I got 4 views of TV, so I'm staying like at the worst spot.
I like how there's like the big ass TV over there, and everyone's like, I'm gonna watch it on the little screen.
That's what we do, man. It's the age of internet. Jumping it off the very word.
Stall Talk and Dynasty DeGeorge are in the booth with me. That was Stall Talk. Stall Talk talked. Stall Talk talked. Ooh, and Okoye cuts back. He makes the cut up. He gets the slant. Oh, he could go all the way. Touchdown! Nice run for Christian. Man, the color palette on this this stream isn't as fresh as that Super Tecmo Bowl image there on the bottom. I just said Super Tecmo Bowl. Someone should shoot me. What a fucking noob.
Seriously.
Dude, I love on David Murray's Tecmo Super Bowl fan page on Facebook. I love going on there and fucking trolling people when he puts posts out and like calling it like Temco Super Bowl or Super Temco Bowl, and just like saying I'm the greatest player ever and I would crush anyone, and then getting people arguing with me. The trolliest shit ever. It's so much fun. Or you get that, I could beat anyone with the Niners. That's Tecmo on the internet, baby. Not the like playing it on the internet, just talking yourself up on the internet. Oh, and he gets the cover. Oh, wow. I don't even know what to say. Why am I just making grunting noises every time Barletti makes a play? That's what he's doing to me. Dan Marino to Super Duper in coverage. Gets the catch, breaks the tackle. Barletti can tap. Tap, tap, tap. Is he going to tap his way to the finals? Okoye on the return, gets to the 20. Oh, sniffs the 25, but doesn't get there. Word, word, word. Barry's the word.
You're throwing the towel over here. So, good seeing you, buddy.
You're bailing?
Yeah, we're throwing the towel.
There's like a half hour
I'm gonna
left.
put on the stream on the way home.
You're going to watch the stream. You just want to listen to me.
Maybe a little bit of both, but it's an extra 45 minutes on the road. It gets me home that little bit quicker, you know. Right? So, hey, good luck.
All right, man.
Good luck.
It was good seeing you guys.
Yes, very much. We hope to be good soon.
Yeah.
Long Island, right?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll try to be there.
Well, right. We'll see. Summers are a little busy.
What's Long Island?
There's another tour. There's Philly in June. There's Long Island in August. There's New York City in October. And then
I didn't know about the Long Island one.
Connecticut. The Long
Wow.
Island one's the one with the picture where Eric and I are playing the championship under the fucking jet.
Okay.
That place is pretty cool.
When is that one?
August like 18th or something.
That's NFTGL weekend if it's the 18th.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Or it's the 11th. It might be the 11th.
I don't know if I mean, I could go, but I don't know if... It'd be hard for me to, like... Because I'll be, like, right in the thick of, like, practicing for NFTGL weekend. And to, like, make that shift from 3 back to... Ooh, the Dolphin strike. Just like that. Casey gets the early turnover and the lead. I don't think they ever had the lead, did they? No, I don't know. And just like that, it's 14-7. Miami Dolphins. Barletti's playing a monstrous game today. Word on the street is Barletti is from Albany, New York. Population 7. My favorite place in New York is called Flushing. And that's only because that's what you should do with New Jersey. All right. Chiefs are trying to come back. DeBerg's like, I got a call. I'm going to try it. Never mind. Sean Lee. He's in Tecmo 3, if anybody wanted to know that. A lot of these guys are, in fact. All right, here we go. There's Crazy Jesus in the background. I don't know his real name, but I'm going to call him Crazy Jesus again. All right, here we go. Here we go. DeBerg to Stefan. There it is. No, back in the end zone. Doink. Is that guy drinking a Zima? I'm just asking the questions that everyone online is asking. All right, here we go. 4th and 7. Big decisions. A lot of time on the clock. If you go for it and you don't convert or don't score, you're leaving them in field goal range. Balls or nuts? Crazy Jesus says balls and nuts. These guys are getting cronked in the background. Guy's a Notre Dame fan. I didn't know they were still around. I heard him yelling Rudy earlier a lot. I don't know why. Man, I keep talking. I keep losing viewers. That was the throw. Everyone said so. And he converts. Rob Zombie. Rob Thomas.
Match 20.
It's all the same thing. Oh, and he gets out of bounds with 2.
Yeah.
Here it goes. Here it goes. We're down to 7 viewers. Come on, everybody.
That's good.
That's good. That was announced back here before. As soon as the button was pushed. Dynasty to George is back here. God, he sounds like a wrestler. Dynasty to George is back here. He's like, it's good. No, it's just good. And I'm like, I don't fucking know. It's a fucking coin toss to me. Good. I think I've kicked maybe 3 field goals in like, I don't know, 12 tournaments. Fuck field goals. I don't punt, I don't field goal. That's for pussies. He's taking the shirt off. He's either really hot or really sexy.
Or both.
Or both. It's the same fucking thing, damn it. Leave it to Pat, man. Just put me on blast. Bo stands in the middle. Look at how angry he is. Like, I should play in the next game. Fuck this shit. It's like, I go home, but I can't. Motherfuckers. I should have played online instead. Here's Crazy Jesus back. Crazy Jesus back on the stream. Alright, it's another run. And Okoye goes nowhere. Boom, boom, boom. Tetris for Jeff. There's a CTWC reference for anybody that follows competitive Tetris. If you're not in the know, whatever. Bo had a good run. That's what Bo does. Bo has a lot of good runs. Bo's like the bridesmaid's bridesmaid. Ooh, ooh. Okoye gets free. All right, here we go. Lewis Oliver. DeBerg. Oh! Touchdown. Touchdown. Big score. Big score. Beautiful pass. And he takes the lead. Steve DeBerg. Gatz's commentary is on point. We need somebody doing commentary that actually knows this game. I'm just like saying player names. At least I'm not announcing. It was the 10, the 15. Ooh, Marino. Ooh, Marino hits the bench for Shitty Mitchell.
See ya, son.
Yeah. Bo's very easy. He's a redhead. Sort of. The carpets don't match the drapes. He's just a Carson Wentz fan. We announced it earlier. Oh, he's too high. Too high. He's not getting the jump. Not getting the jump. Could that be it for Barletti? Oh, shit. Bad Moon. Bad Moon takes command. 96 seconds left in whatever quarter this is. It's the third. That means there's a whole lot of game left still. Gats, man. Sometimes when people get behind, they just, you know, sometimes you just kind of go into panic mode, especially if you've been ahead all day. You get behind a little bit, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, crap, I'm losing. Panic mode. That's how I get all my wins. Everybody just goes into panic mode because I beat them with a flea flicker. And they're just like, I don't know what to do now. Ooh, and he gets a Koye off the dive. Oh, and oh! I mean, people can panic in any situation, but I hear you.
Sick game right there.
Yeah, it's not looking good. KC is moving the ball really well this half. They got things figured out. Oh, not on that play. Oh, shit. He got drone fucked. This is our penultimate game, ladies and gentlemen. For people that like to use the word penultimate, it does not mean final. It means second to final. Oh!
What game? Ah, let's go. What a game.
Crazy Jesus, it's what a game.
This is going down to the fucking drive.
Here we go.
This Barletti having
Big time. That was big. That was big. Here it is. 4:43 and less in the fourth quarter. Receives the kickoff. Beautiful kickoff. Behind the letters. Ooh, almost gets thrown. Tackle. Oh, nice little wiggle. Out of bounds at the 24.
Should I put the NFL primetime music on my phone and put it up to the mic?
Yeah, go for it. Do it. Do it. We don't give a shit about fucking... We play music and fucking sing to it on our weekends.
I know.
Do whatever you want, man. Fucking, if you come up with a funny idea, make it happen on stream. That's what I like here. That's what I'm all about. Ooh, Smith. Smith gets the first. He's just letting him go.
I only have 5% battery, so...
3:32 in the fourth.
Wait till the next power outage.
Down 6. Miami's got the ball.
What's that?
None of this is obvious to anyone but me.
Your phone like the beard did.
Oh, and he gets the drone tackle in the background. 2nd and 12.
Real life. It happened.
Still the fourth quarter. Has been for over a minute. Block that kick. 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 Block. He didn't block it.
Where are we at on the clock?
Still alive.
About 3 minutes left in the game.
3 minutes?
About 3 minutes left in the game. 2:46 and ticking. Lot of time. Lot of time. Down by 1.
What's that?
It took until about 2.5 minutes in the game, and insert token says, "We have a game."
Who the hell is insert token?
He's insert token. All right. Don't mess with the
Arcade. He's arcade only. Doesn't have a joystick. Not involved.
Ready Player One, baby. Brian coughs into his armpit, elbow area. Gets the run. Okoye's hitting power does nothing against the mighty power of number 1. 2nd and 1. Big run by Okoye. Called play. Ooh, and now it's 3rd and 5.
Offerdahl
There it
showed
is.
his Pro Bowl status on that one.
You probably don't want to punt here. Steve the Bird. Oh, and he bites. He bites. He baits him into it.
The Bird 6 max speed.
He had him wide.
Didn't get it done.
Barletti baited him into it. He's kind of a master at that.
Are you
No
saying
one-
Barletti's a master baiter?
Yes, I am.
Holy shit.
Someone got
Did he just pop those?
Shrugs one on his way out of
Yeah, I was
bounds.
gonna say he popped those.
Yep.
it. I mean, he's got the HP. He can, you hit the right corner and he can do it.
Oh yeah.
It's, that's pretty much it, though.
Up the gut. He's got a man.
Oh!
We get the tap battle.
Oh, he doesn't get out of bounds.
Tick tock, tick tock. Yeah, we're well within field goal range here. Yeah. Well within.
He's on the right side of his own 30-yard line, so he could probably reach it. Gets out of bounds, stops the clock. 2nd and 6. 4th quarter. Down 1.
Oh wow.
Oh, overthrow.
Oh! Gets the jumping block.
29 seconds left.
Bottom hash.
3rd and 6, tick tock.
3rd and 6.
Nothing but net. He's on fire.
Oh shit! It's loose! It's loose!
Oh!
Holy shit! Field goal's still a winner. Field goal's still a winner, man.
Wow!
Chicken Alfredo.
Swing and a miss. Nick Lowry.
Where does the arrow start? Good! Brian Rouse has to kick the ball off. All right, here we go. Here we go. All Barletti has to do is house this kick.
X Factor. Paige, don't sleep on Paige. It's been done.
If he houses this kick,
It's been done.
that's the game.
Where is the horseshoe? Is it currently up here?
All right, he starts in the middle of the C. He cuts down. He cuts up. He cuts down. He's still going down.
Hey-o!
He's still going down. I've heard he's good at this. Oh, and he gets to the 21. Good games, guys. What's happening, Bearded Jim? All right, our finals will be Bad Moon Brian Rouse versus Sean Stall Talk Sexy Shorts Suchin. The giant podium thing in the middle of the floor, it appears to be either the trophy or the stand for the trophy, and Sean is standing in front of it. I believe, Sean, if you could move, we're going to display the trophy. All right, our tournament coordinator is now going to display the tournament trophy on the stand that he had custom made. This is the Jersey Cup. The Jersey Cup. It is freshly engraved on the top layer. If anybody knocks it over, Crazy Jesus gets near the cup. Thanks, Bearded Jim. The mic is pretty fantastic. All right. So here we go. Best of one, right? All right, fellas. Flip your coin. This is it. This is for all the marbles. Brian? Brian? What is happening? Brian?
I felt like
Are you ready?
I felt like when he
Yeah, we're ready, man. We got to go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Sean's flipping the coin. We also have custom-made coins. I showed them off earlier today. They're awesome.
I felt like it was an NCAA game where somebody like hits a 3 where Brown was like,
Dude.
toss. San Diego.
Not again.
Hey man, it was good seeing you guys. We're going to Philly.
All right, Gats is predicting a stall talk victory here. He says he's got the edge.
Alright, take care.
You see that? Too. We got the Raiders cowboy in the middle. Kind of looks a little like what's his face? The dude from Detroit, Chris Rock.
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock, Chris Rock. What the fuck do I know? They all look the same to me. Those rocks. I'm racist against rocks. What's the matchup, fellas? Who's who? All right, here we go. Brian is the dirty, nasty Dallas Cowboys, and Sean, Stall Talk, is the New York Football Jets. All right, everybody, here it goes.
Third, fourth place game going on. Well, where are you? Detroit?
We got the third, fourth place game going on to Brian's left, or Brian's right. You're the left of Brian for you guys.
Washington, Barletti, Detroit, Bo.
Bo is the Detroit Lions, and Barletti is the Washington Redskins.
I'll do commentary on the game.
Yeah, sure.
All right. What up?
I don't. Literally, everyone can stand over here and just say shit. I don't give a shit. Because the commentary I'm saying is stupid. So.
Let me get a chair.
Gat says this is a very even match. Can't go wrong in this matchup.
Play setup time. How many people we got watching?
Why do I need rescuing?
Rescue.
You spelled Spectre wrong, man. It's Spectre. Or are you
spelled-
talking about Arlen Spectre?
You spelled please wrong too.
That's Pulse. It's Pulse. Pulse rescue. I need a Pulse rescuing.
How many
Bearded
people?
Jim says that Matty D and Stall Talk have aged 5,000 times against each other. I don't exactly know what that means. It's probably a typo, but we're going to go with it.
Yeah, I don't think it's a typo. I think these Pennsylvania boys, that's how they get down.
Yeah.
They age each
They-
time they
they
do
do.
something together.
It is. It's aging. It's a proper mountain aging.
What do we got? 2,900 people watching? Is that what that means?
No, that's just total views. We have 7 people watching. And it's been fluctuating. Like, I think we topped out at like 19.
Gotcha.
So
It looks like Jets won the kickoff. I wouldn't be surprised if they, playing suit, kickoff, get the ball second half. Leahy. He was like a undrafted guy, 1975, from a different country. And here
he was drafted in
He
1975?
was either drafted or he was undrafted. He was like a soccer player from some other country.
Man, you're bringing like real talk to this.
That's Leahy.
Man, this is my color guy.
Armco EM. Got your standard Dallas runs and passes. See if Aikman can make his 44 PC work, or if McMillan snatches him off.
My only problem with the Cowboys in this matchup is that they're the fucking Cowboys, and fuck them.
Yeah, I hear you. I personally hate playing with them. It's just one of those things, Tecmo bad luck. I get them. Aikman does dumb shit. I play against him, and he's amazing.
I just mean like all the time, like in real life.
General,
yeah, like fuck the Cowboys.
So you want the Jets here on play? Emmett.
I mean, I honestly like. I think Brian is the underdog. So even as the Cowboys, I don't know that I'm rooting for anyone in particular, but I always like to see the underdog get the W. I think it's been a while since Brian had a tournament win, so I think that'd be really cool to see.
Yeah, these two faced off in New York. Was it not this October, the October before that, and Sean won a really close one. Kansas City, Miami, maybe. Brian had a chance to win it in the fourth and wasn't able to convert.
Yeah, well, he's saying he's 0-2. Brian is 0-2 in tournament play against Sean. But the underdog's the way to go. rooting for the underdog is always a lot more exciting too. Like almost everybody likes the underdog. That's why no one roots for Gats at Madison
Anymore.
anymore.
Here it is.
All right, this could be the game.
He's opting to go with linebacker 1 instead of the LB3 online play kick blocker. This is a boot for Dallas, regardless, and it looks like it might be good.
Oh, rejected. That reminds me a lot of first dates I've had.
Rejection. Or didn't have, you mean?
You got to put everything out on the field, Cotton.
What would you set the line at this game, Matt DeGeorge? You would probably know Sean, how he plays with the Jets. I personally
I'd say
would
Sean's
put it
7-point
6.5.
favorite.
I'm saying.
Oh man, I was thinking -4.
-4, Sean? Or you mean +4 for Sean? That's how you laugh at your boy. Jets going to
You
the
have
Browns.
aged with him 5,000 times.
Yeah, like fine wine and cheese.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gats. You got to be the man, or beat the man, or I don't know. I mean, I guess when you're home by yourself, you do beat the man. Oh, install
Sean
talk.
watched him.
Gets the first down and breaks the tackle. That tells us a lot about this matchup. Brian in general is not, I don't think, one of the, like an elite tapper.
No, he's, like a 10. He taps a 10.
Oh, wow,
I'd say
he's
Sean's probably about a
separated.
12, maybe a 13 on the tap meters.
I'm not even familiar with what that is.
Right. That's why I'm here.
I don't measure my tapping. I just assume it sucks.
Generally, if you're just tapping the A button with your middle finger, you're going to hit like a 10.
I'm a thumb guy.
Yep.
I'm a thumb guy, so it's probably like around a 4, 4.5.
I think the default
But you know what?
like a 2. or
It's
3
it's not the size. It's how you use it.
before using it well.
Ooh, lots of juking. Ray
Horton. Horton, here's a who.
Ray Bordier.
Horton here's a woo!
Ah, fucking sweet.
0-0 after 1. Conditions, he didn't check them, but I guess on the field goal it doesn't matter. Nice kick. Cat Leahy.
All right, we get that field goal. That one goes through. No doink. Splits the uprights. We don't even get the secondary screen. I always get the secondary screen on all 3 of the field goals I've kicked in tournament play. Shit, sometimes I get the second screen on extra points. I don't try to line it up. I just slam the A button generally. That's my strategy.
Run it. Conditions don't seem to be a factor in a positive note. Nothing.
That's why I like in Tecmo 3 they actually have fake field goals and
Right.
and extra points and punts.
Now, does that have the dive up the middle animation, or that was the other one?
No,
Like
in
X
Tecmo
button?
3. So in Tecmo 3, every time you go to a punt or a field goal or an extra point, you have the option to call a fake run or a fake pass.
Okay.
On the run, obviously, you can only run. On a pass, you can run or pass. On fake punts, a fun fact for anybody that plays Tecmo 3, which I'd assume is nobody.
Which is not a single person listening right now.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe one person if this is up on Twitch
Maybe
for 30 years.
insert might be a 3 guy because he follows our channel a bit. On the fake punt, it actually the quarterback on the pass is actually your running back.
Okay.
So if you have an elite running back and you call the pass, as a passer, he's going to be awful and throw a good duck. But like if you got like an elite running back like a Barry Sanders, you can just take off and it's pretty strong play. The downside to that is there's a I don't know if it's a coding error or if it's intended that way, but when somebody calls one of those plays the fakes, wow, it's a big run for Emmett. Doesn't get the broken tackle, but it's a big run for Emmett. If you call it, the quarterback's name actually pops up on the screen up at the top, whereas on the normal kicks it doesn't. So
I remember
it's a
playing
tell.
that game and they did an onside against me every possession and just got it back.
Yeah, that's why most like competitive Tecmo 3 things you don't outlaw onside kicks, but they're highly restricted.
Oh wow.
Right. Okay, Dallas takes the lead.
Kelvin Martin.
Jets have the ball and they're getting the ball the second half, so
Kelvin Martin, better known for his kick returning. Not really known for anything, really.
I like where the Jets are at. What do we got? 2 and some change.
I think it was under a minute. No, 2 and some change.
Yeah, give it a 140 after the kickoff return. If he can manage even a field goal right here, would be huge. Get him the ball second half. If Brian can get any type of a turnover, fumble, pick play, that could be the game. You know.
Yeah.
He can go up 14-3, scoops up a fumble.
Yeah, I mean, any turnover in this kind of situation
Still early,
can be
but
devastating, especially in a one-game championship. That's why I generally like the best of 3, and I think we had intended to do a best of 3 today.
Until the power went out.
Until the power went out. Power fucked us. Just like Lumberg. All right, we're going to call HUD as many times as possible here.
If they
He's just easing it in there.
If they skip the halftime show, I will scissor kick Ryan in the back of the neck. So, try it. That's all I'm going to say. Sean will get that nice Jersey Cup trophy. I will age it to him.
You will. Be careful, though. I mean, he ages a lot.
That's looking good. Oh! I thought he had him.
I didn't know.
38 ticks.
Horton, here's a swat. Was that Hendricks?
He's setting himself up for the field goal. Center field, 20 ticks. Maybe take a shot deep. But
all right, we got
play it conservative here.
Probably one more play here. You probably can't go for the end zone. You got to call the run.
Yeah.
Get out of bounds. There you go. 8 seconds to go. You got to punt it here. I think that's the play.
I like the Eason run up.
There's no timeouts left.
you,
That's pretty clear. I think this is probably a smarter play than a punt.
Oh.
He waits a while. No block.
A doink? No.
Splits the uprights.
6-7. He's in good shape. Getting the ball second half. Brian's got to feel good too because, even Sean opens up with a score.
It's hard to not feel good when you look as good as Brian. He's so pretty. Look how tight that fade is.
I've seen him better, but I've also seen him worse. I'd say he's on his B+ game today. Yeah, if you skip it, I will scissor kick you to the back of the neck, Chip.
Woo! What do you like better, the sports bra or the digital panties?
It's definitely digital panties. Not even up for debate.
Very close to me too.
And in the check-in with the third place game, what's going on over there? They're fucking retarded. Don't worry about it.
Who cares?
Yeah, we really don't. 10-10? Who's winning? Rob O'Donnell is winning right now. It's 10-10. We don't know how much time is left. Barletti is stoned, so he doesn't really fucking care.
For 7 hours.
They are playing for the cheerleader trophy, as always, which I started in the Connecticut tournament. Bo won it. The 4th place trophy is a little tiny cheerleader because you're a bitch if you take 4th.
Thanks, Insert. It's a good strategy. The punch strategy is it's high tech. It's not as effective in this version of the game because you can't use fakes.
There you go. It was once said by a man who didn't smoke it.
In a way, I'm kind of glad. I'm kind of glad that there's not more people playing Tecmo Super Bowl 3.
Got it. Oh! That was a shot for the pick.
If Tecmo 3 was more popular, I wouldn't be the best player in the world, and I like being the best player in the world.
Everyone has their thing.
That's right.
And I'm glad you are. You know what? Because I wouldn't even think about the game at all, ever. But anytime I see the cartridge or anything, I immediately think, I'm like, oh, that's the game. There's his pick. That's what Dallas needed. They needed that pick. They got the ball. They're up by 1. Score a touchdown here. It doesn't seal the game, but I mean, you couldn't ask for a better place right now.
You can't go for 2 in this game. It's a big factor. You can in Tecmo 3.
See, Tecmo 3. It's relevant.
Tecmo 3
is
is Tecmo for men, real men, like the men that built the Eiffel Tower.
Gax, yes, he has a chance to bag it. Good point. I like where he is right here. That's a set the pick. That was a straight up NBA pick, he said. He did that perfect. This is where Dallas is good. When they're up by 1, and you could, run it with Emmett, and you could dink, and you could run Aikman, they're good. When you're down by 1 and they have the ball, they suck. That's just how I feel about them.
It was just funny because
Yeah, I don't really. I actually don't end up using these teams a lot in tournament play. They don't get called very often against me, and they're not teams that I generally go to.
There's a nice draw, and he hit the hole on that pass one where he just immediately right between the guard and tackle, runs up with the QB, checks down for his options.
Yeah.
But generally, he's not going to pass
First
here
time
in
in
this
a while
close.
since I haven't been
Risk
able to
any
see like 3 years.
interception. He played it perfect. Whoa!
Oh!
Sean played it perfect. He was down and covering the deep, went up, anticipated it. Oh.
Very aggressive. It's hard to read the play, when there's only 2 plays in the playbook with that formation.
Looks like Emmett's money. Touchdown Emmett. This might be Brian's last tournament winning, taking home the gold. I don't know. There was one in New York back in 2007, 6? 2007. He's been runner-up a bunch of times.
Brian the bracket buster, in a way, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what seed he was.
He beat me. I was the one.
He was higher seeded than I am.
I know. You played him, right?
I did actually. I ended up losing 14-7. It was a really close game. It was 7-7 till pretty late in the 4th.
What were the teams?
He was Oakland. I was Chicago.
Okay.
I called the matchup, and that's actually my go-to matchup against Brian. I'm not gonna tell everybody why, but that's my go-to matchup against Brian.
Is that the first time you've ever played it against him?
No, we've actually Brian and I have matched up in tournaments like 5 times now, which is crazy because I've only played in like 8 tournaments ever.
So you've aged with him 5 times?
Yeah, we've aged 5 times, and I think we've played that matchup in like 4 of the 5 times.
That's how when I play Brian, he always chooses KC Miami against me. I had the pick today. I chose San Diego, Denver, and
yeah, I think I'm either. It might be. I might have played him 6 times. I'm either 2-3 or 2-4 against him. Everyone's super excited. Doink.
And the standing DB just can't handle the
Everyone's
ball.
super excited. It's the 3rd quarter, and they're cheering like it's the end of the game. Shit's getting lit. Crazy Jesus leads the way. And a quick dump off for the first down to Toon. Gotta get Eason or Ken O'Brien. Sticking with Eason.
Brian's, he's close. He's
Five,
as close as he can
5
get,
minutes to paradise.
I know he, like I said, he won the first New York tournament back in like 07. Then he didn't do another one until 2010 where he lost to me. Next year, I think he lost to Mort in the finals. He lost to Sean in the finals. So he's been to the finals a lot. He just hasn't been able to close the deal.
Yeah,
and he's going to age with Sean here if he can just hold suit. Sean is known for making magic.
Oh! That's rough.
If there's someone that can come back and win this against him, it is Sean. I wouldn't be surprised.
Like I said, I've seen Sean come back from bigger deficits. Maybe not later, definitely not later in a game. But
it's not over.
At this point in the game, this is one of the biggest deficits I've seen him have.
Matt, who would you go in this? If this, you had this option team. If you had these teams given to you.
Yeah, Dynasty to George.
Jets.
Yeah, I think I would probably go Jets too, just because of the D.
Yeah, exactly.
And Aikman's good for a fucking mistake.
Mm-hmm.
The defense has been on point.
Toon really isn't bad. Neither is Ken O'Brien if he's an average.
This is our championship game, everybody. The trophy is sitting between the players.
I probably would
perfectly lined up. That is the Jersey Cup.
I would have gone to.
I don't know if the winner actually gets to take it home or if they just get their name engraved on it.
Yeah, definitely.
I think they get their name engraved on it. They might get to take it home with them. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you got the 2 running backs.
It might require sexual favors to the tournament coordinator.
Exactly.
But really, I mean, that's the prize in itself. Is sweet love with Greg.
Prototype position DB3.
Jersey Greg.
Right.
Jersey Greg, the people on the internet want to know if you're a Devils fan. Jersey Greg has no taste, everyone. He's confirmed this. No one on the internet asked that. I was just setting you up.
Devil Greg is my handle.
I thought you liked the Tasmanian Devil. You do have the license plate with the Tasmanian
Hank the
Devil.
Tank says that the winner should chug a beer out of the cup.
Oh, and the Jets got their pick. And guess who's going to wide receiver 2? Tune.
I don't really have a good pun for that one. I keep trying to think of one because his name's Toon. How can I have a good name, a good pun for Toon?
Right there.
Ed Toon?
Tune. Here comes the Tune.
He's just...
Oh, he did. Leave it to Beaver.
Terrence Mathis.
Leave it to Beaver. Got it. Jerry Mathis. If anyone out there knows who...
You are so old, man. Who makes a Leave It to Beaver reference? Next thing you're going to be like, Mr. Ed had peanut butter on his gums.
He did. And Mr. Ed.
Green Acres is the place for me.
And here it is, down by 1. He is player 1. It actually makes a difference if he goes onside.
Does it?
Player 1 has basically if you kick 100 onsides with player 1, you'll get 50. As opposed to if you're player 2, you'll get 1 or 2.
Wow.
That's why player 1 is such a big issue with
I had no idea.
You have the advantage with that, and fumbles. You have a better chance of picking up the fumble.
There we go. Tune down for what?
Nothing.
I like it, insert. Name puns for days, baby. Emmett with a nice run. Nice run. Look at them cuts. Look at those cuts.
Did he fumble?
Oh.
Almost fumbled it. It looked like it was coming out.
I would have taken it straight to the top of the screen at that point. Just drag it.
If he was gone, if he did that.
Yeah.
He looks like he's a kid. He looks faster than 56 right now.
Emmett goes out of bounds.
Called play.
This is where the fumble comes, and Dallas picks it up and goes house. I see it happen. This, if Brian plays it right, is the game and the championship. Oh! He had the tight end standing still. He had him.
The late Dennis Bird with the sack.
This right here is going to be the game if Brian can score or kill
Just
the
do
clock.
the gats where you run backwards for fucking 70
If
yards.
he can, if he can run backwards and burn that clock off and let it fly. They pick play.
Called play. Gets the...
And Sean gets the ball.
Holy
23
shit.
ticks left.
23 seconds to paradise.
Here it is!
Can he go? Does he go all the way, or does he try to get it and get out
You
of
are
bounds? and
straight
field?
up, man. Insert. It's...
Let's go! He doesn't know what the
That's what Brian should.
Panic mode, Gats. I told you.
Brian's
Here it
going
is.
with the linebacker.
Here it is.
Brian is going to take the safety and walk away with the win. And Brian does.
Brian Bad Moon Rising is the Jersey Cup champion.
Hell of a game.
Brian, go get your cup. We gotta get out of here, brother. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching the stream. If you want to watch more on NFTGL, we'll be streaming other tournaments and Tecmo events throughout the year, all the time, every day. Not every day, but a few times a week. Brian Rouse, Jersey Cup champion. Look at that midriff. Look at it. His belt rides low, just like his game. Gats, insert War Machine, everybody. Whoever else is watching, thanks for tuning in today. Thanks for joining us in the chat. That's the end of the tournament. Peace out, everybody.